Good morning. I am Akhila, Assistant Professor. This presentation is about generation of computers. What is generation? The development of computer is commonly divided into 5 generations based on the technology used in their construction. Each generation introduced significant improvements, speed, size, reliability, and functionality. From room-sized giants to packet borrows a story of human ingenuity, innovations, and relentless progress across 5 remarkable generations. List of computer generations. First generation computers in the period of 1940 to 1956. In this technology uses vacuum tubes. The second one is second generation computers, year of 1956 to 1963. In this second generation, the technology uses transistors. The next one is third generation computers, that is in the year of 1964 to 1971. Technology uses integrated circuits, ICs. The next one is fourth generation computers, 1971 to present. The technology uses microprocessors, VLSI. The next one is fifth generation computers, that is present and future. Technology uses artificial intelligence, machine learning, and advanced computing technologies. The next one is first generation, that is the vacuum tube giants. In this, which technology used is vacuum tubes like old-fashioned light bulbs controlled electrical signals. What are the characteristics of vacuum tube is room-sized, generated immense heat, and consumed vast electricity. The next use is complex calculations for military, scientific, and government projects. Then the next one is generation 2, that is transistor evolution. In this transistor evaluation, the transistors replaced bulky vacuum tubes, a tiny semiconductor that did the same job at a fraction of size and cost. The use expand to business, science, and governments. The IBM 1401 became a bestseller. The main thing is smaller, faster, and cheaper. The next generation is generation 3 in the period of 1964 to 1971. In this, integrated circuits take over. First one is the big leap. Thousands of transistors were etched into a single silicon chip, the integrated circuit. The second one is speed and reliability. The computers became faster, more reliable, and far more energy efficient than ever before. It is user friendly. Keyboards and monitors replaced punch cards, making computers accessible to more people. The next one is generation 4, that is microprocessor era. One chip, infinity possibilities. The microprocessor packed an entire CPU onto a single chip, launching the personal computer evaluation. The advantage of this microprocessor era is affordable, portable, and connected. Computers entered homes and schools. Portable laptops made computing mobile, connected. The internet linked to the world. The next one is the dawn of the personal computers. The 1970s and 80s changed everything. Computers were no longer just for governments and corporations, anyone could own use. In 1975, Altair 8800 sparks hobbyist computing. 1977, Apple II brings color to the masses. 1981, IBM PC sets the industry standard. 1984, Macintosh makes computing initiative. The next one is generation 5, that is today and beyond, the age of AI and beyond. AI is nothing but the artificial intelligence. It makes thinking machines. Today's computers don't just calculate, they learn, understand language, and make decisions. Artificial intelligence like GPT and Western process natural language and solve complex problems. The second one is quantum computing, uses quantum machines to solve problems millions of times faster than classical computers. The next one is the nanotechnology. Microscopic components could revolution medicine, materials, and computing itself. The future is now. We are living through the most exciting chapter of computing history. Smarter, faster, and more connected than even the boundaries of that. What computers can do are expanding every day. AI everywhere and hyper connected and blazing fast. This is the 6 decades of progress compressed in one remarkable transformations in 1940s to modern smartphones. The numbers tell the story scale and the power and accessibility. Scale is from filling buildings to fitting in a packet. Power processing power grew trillions of times over 80 years. Accessibility once for scientists only, now in the hands of billions. The next one is the computer's journey shaping our world. Each generation built on the last brings us from vacuum tubes to AI, from exclusive labs to every packet on earth. First generation vacuum tube, second generation transistors, third generation integrated circuits, generation 4 microprocessor, generation 5 AI and beyond. Thank you.